Hi there. So I'm going to be talking about some tissues. And tissues, basically, they are a group of cells that have similar structure. They function together as a unit, and there's four types: connective epithelium, nervous tissue, and muscle tissue. So epithelium characteristics: it has no intracellular cellular space. It is scutoid, shaped tightly packed, and forms a continuous sheet. And so here's some drawings I did. So for simple squamous epithelium, it's flat, possessing an oblong nucleus, and it has a scale-like appearance. And that's my drawing. For the simple cuboidal epithelium, it has a single layer of cells that are as tall as they are wide. Important functions are secretion and absorption. In the simple columnar epithelium, it lines the small intestine and absorbs nutrients from the intestine, and it has a single layer with column-type membranes. And then for the stratified squamous epithelium, there's that. It has flattened cells arranged in layers upon a basal membrane. And then for the stratified cuboidal, which is that one, epithelium, it's basically a very rare type of epithelium tissue. It protects areas such as ducts, sweat glands, mammary glands, and salivary glands. And then for the stratified columnar epithelium, shaped by two or more layers, making it different from the other one. And then several other ones that we talked about are this one's the transitional epithelium. It's basically stretchable, blocks diffusion, and is found in the urinary bladder. And then for the pseudostratified columnar epithelium, it's found along the respiratory airways. It also contains cilia on an atypical surface. And then for the glandular epithelium, right here, it's specialized to produce and secrete substances. They make up exocrine gland, salivary gland, sweat, and endocrine gland hormones. And then for my next, for the connective tissue, basically connective tissue is commonly in three components. It has cells, large amounts of amorphous ground substance, protein fibers. The most abundant tissue in the body, and it binds structure together and fights infections. So this is what I drew. I have the fibroblast, the collagen fibers, and elastic fibers. And then for the muscle tissue, which I drew over here, basically muscle tissue is composed of cells that have a special ability to shorten or contract in order to produce movement of the body parts. For skeletal, it's voluntary, striated, not branched, and multinucleated, which you can see the nucleuses. And then for smooth, it's involuntary, intrinsically controlled, striated, branched, and single nucleated. And then for the cardiac, it's involuntary, intrinsically controlled, striated, branched, and single nucleated. And then for the neurons involve itself in signal transduction and is referred to as the functional unit of the nervous system. And neuralgia supplies nutrients to neurons, and they are the supporting cells of neurons. And then parts of a neuron, they have three parts: a cell body, axon, and dendrites. They receive chemical and electrical signals, and the nervous tissue is found in the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. And this is my drawing showing like the cell body, nucleus, axon, and dendrites, and then the nerve endings over there. But yeah.